And we're live.
We're live. You're from sunny Los Angeles?
Sunnier Miami.
Partly cloudy? With a chance
No, not yet. Give it 10 minutes. You're going to see me run. Oh, fuck it.
Yeah, I tried to, like, open up my blinds to let some sun in. But then when I sit down, it's like I look like an evil person because, like, half my face is, like, dark. You can't see it, and half is light.
You're just sitting there like, this week.
That's it. I have my cat. I'm just like...
Yeah, I decided to change scenery. I'm like, let me go outside. It's a nice day. Nice and brutally hot. So let's see what that's all about.
I should try my back patio. See if I can catch the chicken hanging out with the ducks. It's still there. Like, I don't think they're out there on weekends, but like
On weekends, they got the little beach house I have to go to.
well, there's a lake back there, so that's pretty much their beach.
Yeah.
They got the iguanas walking around as their bodyguards.
Message coming in. Message coming in.
You remember that phone call?
You just got it?
It was a text, so.
So you gotta run out?
Nah. I should be good.
They could take a taxi.
Nah, I should be good because we're only recorded for like an hour, so yeah, I'll be good.
Cool. Well, but we finally have topics this week.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we're just gonna talk about that. I don't know if you wanna. Have you been reading anything new before we dive in?
I've just been playing, not really playing anything. I was playing Super Smash Brothers for a bit, but I've been just catching up on anime, just watching a bunch of that stuff. Haven't read anything. You might be getting a text from me soon for, some stuff.
I'm on it. Yeah, I haven't been watching much. I'm still reading Invincible and my weekly stuff, and I've been playing Dust and Elysian Tale a lot.
I was actually just playing that when you had texted me. I was like, I gotta find a save point. Of course, there's no save when you need it.
That game's pretty addictive. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I go through and then I'm like, I'm just gonna play for a little bit, and then 3 hours later, I'm like, I gotta stop.
Yeah,
and I'm just flying through save points, and I'm like, I should stop here and go through the next one.
Like, I don't even know what I'm doing at this point, because, like, at first I was listening to, like, the dialogue, and I'm like, oh, they're talking too much. So I'm just like, I read it faster than they're saying it, so I'll just read it, and then I'll go to the next one.
I do the same thing, just X, we're good.
It's funny because when you're looking at, like, the side missions and stuff, most of the stuff, they don't even tell you, like, where to go. They're just like, this person needs this.
Yeah, I got one. The guy's like, oh, find my box that's somewhere underground. I'm like, fuck you, dude. Your box is lost forever. I'm not going to go treasure hunting for you right now. Give me a spot. I don't know. I'm fucking...
And then,
figure it out.
There's one where they say to, you guys save this kid. So I find him.
Oh, the one doing laundry?
Yeah, and I find him, and then I go back and I talk to him, and he's like, oh, come back and talk to me when you finish a 1,000-hit combo.
Yeah. It's like, that escalated kind of quickly. Oh, and when you do it, can you call out my name? Yeah. Corbin? No.
He's like...
He's straight up, no, I'm not going to do that.
I'm just like, okay, I'll get right on that.
Like, I was excited. I'm like, oh, cool, I got the trophy for, like, 200 hits or whatever it was. I'm like, not bad. And then I checked the next trophy, 1,000, and I'm like...
Yeah, I think it was like 500 hits, but I like maxed out my my attack. So like right now I'm like one hit killing everybody. So I'm like, well, I'm not getting this for a while.
The game's fun though. I've been playing that.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Still no sign of Drive Club PlayStation Plus version. I'm so pissed with that.
What's the problem here?
They only had 1 fucking year to have all the game entirely perfect, ready to get set up. And when it comes out, they have server issues. It's like, god damn it. And then because of the server issues, the PS Plus version can't come out.
I was checking the Like I was looking at a PlayStation Store. I don't even think you can download it right now.
Oh, I don't know. Like I know you could probably just buy the disc, but too far away from the internet. But I've been checking their Facebook page to see if they say anything about updates. They've been posting daily updates on what they're doing.
No, I'm not gonna buy the game. I'll just play the free version.
Yeah, I was just gonna play the free version, but even then, I don't think it's gonna happen because Borderlands comes out on Tuesday, and then I'll probably jump into that.
Yeah, is it this Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
I think so. And I think the week after, the Legend of Korra game comes out on the 21st. So
You're gonna get that?
Yeah. It's made by, I think it was Platinum Studios, same people who made, like, Bayonetta. I don't know if you played Bayonetta.
No, I played the demo, I think, that came out.
Yeah, I played it. I really enjoyed it, and, like, the gameplay and stuff looks pretty good, so I'll be checking that out. Plus, the waiting weekly for these new episodes is kind of killing me right now, so.
Yeah, they should have just gone Netflix style, man.
Yeah, just release everything. I don't even know how many episodes this is going to be.
How many have they been so far? 13, 12?
12, 13 on average.
We'll find out now. But since we're on the topic, you want to start diving in?
Go for it. So
Korra.
I guess we just talk about episode 1 and 2 since 2 came out yesterday.
Yeah, that's right. We'll start with that. So Korra's back, better than ever.
No, not better than ever.
I was okay. I'm
Well,
like, what the fuck was I gonna look up?
The show is better than ever, but Korra
Not her. Yeah.
Going through some problems.
She's got some bugs to work out.
Some post-traumatic stress. Her inner demons.
13 episodes this season.
Okay, so it'll be over by like December.
Yeah. But yeah, she's got some shit she's got to go through.
Yeah. Yesterday's episode was rough. I was like, trying to hold the tears back. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be her that she ran into, and I was just like, here he comes.
Reddit spoiled it for me because they aired the episode at New York Comic Con. So like I just go on to because I like going on to see what like people are talking about up there, and it's like the first thing I see is like I'm just like great. Now I know how the episode's gonna end.
Well, spoiler alert. Miss Toph.
Huh? Sokka.
Yes.
Sokka.
He's zombie Sokka.
But well, she's not necessarily back because she didn't die or anything. So it's not like she came back from any. Toph.
Yeah.
Toph.
Yeah. Well, she showed up. She didn't come back. She showed up. That was a good episode. I enjoyed the Aang.
Oh, the picture.
Him and the sushi rolls. That was great.
Yeah, that was pretty. Yeah, I was like, and they flashed it. It wasn't even like a little moment where they paused on it.
Mm.
It was like they showed it real quick, and that was it.
Yeah. And then, it's just her. Always, you know how we go. Yesterday, I'm going to work in the morning, and like the street over there is blocked off because apparently somebody did something stupid. So I walk out, and my street never has cars in it. There's just this traffic of cars in front of my house, and I'm like, suck getting out of here.
Why is there a bunch of cars? It's like it's like they're attracted to the traffic. It's like, oh, there's a traffic here. Let me drive up.
The thing is that they close it off, so like they force everybody down this way, so like the detour, and I'm just like, guys, just go fuck yourselves.
Yeah.
But back to Korra.
Just real quick, it's worse for me because like even when we're playing like Destiny or wherever, you always hear it because like the ambulance thing is like literally right across the street from me.
I don't even know where it is here.
It was even worse like a couple of years ago. Not sure how long ago, but like literally right in front of that empty grass area.
Yeah, the police station was alright.
Yeah, that used to be the police station. So it was like every 5 minutes. I'm just like, oh my god.
I've lived near an airport also before.
Oh,
That
great.
was fun. Every 2 minutes.
You're just like, you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna die. Because it seems like it's just, the sound is just getting closer and closer. You open your blinds and you're just like,
You just see this airplanes flying over, and you're like, goddamn.
oh man. All right, anyways, Korra.
We digress.
Yeah. A lot
So
of
she's.
people on a lot of people on Reddit were like drawing parallels with Lion King when when Simba first meets Rafiki and he was running through the jungle,
Mm-hmm.
and then when Korra meets like the dog, which I want by the way, meets the dog and like the dog is like leading her through the swamp and she's like running through the vines and stuff. I'm just like, I would have never thought of that. So it was that one person that watched the episode and is like, I want to watch Lion King, and they're like, oh, I see the parallel here.
Yeah, I just saw this in Korra. No, like the only two things that I noticed from the episode were like I saw a thing that reminded me of Kill Bill. I don't know if you ever saw Kill Bill. But
Oh yeah, people
like,
are talking about that with the
yeah, it's
your
like
toe
move
thing.
your toe, and I'm like, hey, that's Kill Bill. And then at the end, when the Avatar spirit is like chasing her down, and then she just goes down into like the melted lava, not the melted steel, and
Yeah,
then she pulling her, reminded me
the
of Terminator 2.
that's the poison.
Yeah, well,
That's what
whatever.
that
It's still
liquid
metal.
stuff. Yeah,
It reminded me of Terminator 2. I'm like, hey.
yeah. I don't think I seen one of the Terminators. I don't know which one it was. So it's one of those things you see when you're really young. You're just like
Yeah.
Terminator.
Was there a guy that's made out of like liquid metal?
There was a guy there that looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's as far as my memory goes.
That's as far as you can go with
And
that.
it's like, I'll be back. But yeah, like yesterday's episode was pretty intense. Like they could have ended it so many different ways. Like they could have ended it with like right at that part where she gets dragged into
Mm-hmm.
the Terminator part where she gets dragged into the middle.
Yeah.
They could have ended it right there. They could have ended it without showing Toph. But like they went all the way, and I was like, okay, it's still a cliffhanger in a way, but it's not
Well, it's
like
good that they do it. No reason to drag it out for fucking ever. It's like we only have 13 episodes.
Yeah.
We got finalize an entire series now. So like every
Yeah.
episode gonna be packed. Has to be packed with stuff.
But yeah, like the part, like I guess she actually was paralyzed then, because she had to go through like the with Katara
Yeah.
healing her, and
Yeah, with the therapy.
yeah, and then she had to like do like the balance beam thing with the walking. She cuts her hair perfectly with that knife.
I'm telling you, that's how I shave. Hold the beard like that. That's how I cut my hair. That's why it comes out like this.
But yeah. But yeah, I really like the scenes where it was just like the dark avatar version of herself just staring at her, and she's like, I'm like, oh shit.
I love
I
that
can
she's
just imagine,
selling
like,
into a city.
wait,
She sees herself there. She's like, nope. Turns
like,
the boat
nope.
around. Yeah. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was allowed here. Guess not.
You shall not pass.
Yeah. Hey, check out this city full of nope.
So you think
Get the fuck out.
so the dark avatar or whatever, I don't know what to call it, the dark spirit.
Yeah,
Dark
just
version
the Avatar
of herself.
spirit, I guess we could say.
Yeah. So that was leading her to the
Toph.
like the cage fighting.
I guess, yeah. Yeah.
And then the spirit was just leading her to Toph.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't know. I feel like the Avatar spirit, like I could be horribly wrong on this, but I feel like that's just the Avatar spirit is just trying to get back to her, like forcing its way back to her, and she's too scared of it. And then that's why she's always running away from it. Because after the fight, like, it chases her
Maybe.
around in the swamp, and it's just trying to, like,
Yeah, because she
bring her back, but she's not ready.
Yeah, because she said that she lost her connection with what was it, Rava? Rava's a good one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She said she's been trying to enter the Avatar state, but she couldn't. So it's probably just her like doubting herself, I guess.
That's what I
don't
feel
know.
like.
I've
Yeah, like
never
it's
been
trying to get
through
back to her.
that type of.
Well, yeah, I've never lost my avatar spirit, so I don't know what it's like getting back to it.
But yeah, the cage fighting scene at the end of episode 1, I was like, whoa. It feels like it felt like a scene out of like a movie where someone just loses themselves and then they're like, I wonder what happened to this person, and they're just like in a ring just getting the crap beat out of them.
It's like in Sons of Anarchy in the first season. It starts off with the guy just cutting somebody up. Like first scene, it's just this guy beating the shit out of a guy. He cuts in a swastika into the guy's chest and then rips out 2 teeth. And I'm like, all right, so this guy's in a good place. Clearly, stuff has gone the way that he planned in life.
He's happy where this trail has headed.
And so it's like Korra. Like they flash over. I don't know what Korra's up to. Flash over to her. She's just in this underground match fight, getting the shit beat out of her. It's like, so clearly things went well.
A lot of people. I loved it on Tumblr. On Tumblr, everyone was like, "Oh, so Korrasami is canon now. You can't tell me anything else." Because out of everybody she writes back Asami. I'm just like,
she's like, only you would understand that. I'm like, I don't see how the only non-bender of the group is gonna understand her issues right now.
Everyone's just like, Korrasami is canon. I'm just like, all right. Yeah.
And Mako is so fucking awkward. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's like,
the
I'm not
letter?
really good at writing letters, so like the
weather's good.
And
then he's like, enough joking around. I don't think you understand the meaning of joking around, Mako.
And then Bolin's 5-star drawings.
Oh yeah, Picasso in the house.
Oh man, that was great. Her face was just like, Korra is not impressed. But
have you seen the preview for next week?
Nah, I haven't seen it.
Me neither. I'm sure it is, but I haven't seen it. I forgot to check last night.
But I don't even. I'm trying to go on this show because this is like my favorite show on TV right now.
Mhm.
Like I'm enjoying it better than like all the other. Well, I'm not watching a lot, but all the other stuff I'm currently watching, which I guess we'll get into later. Like I'm enjoying it like more than all that.
Mhm.
And this episode got a 10 on IGN, so.
Yeah, I heard that like it got a 10 somewhere. I'm like, huh. But
And
it was good.
I guess that was episode 2. And episode 1, it was just more of like setting up what's been going on since the 3 years. Like Asami, is building up her company. Mako
introduced a new villain.
Yeah, Mako is like the prince's like private security, and Bolin is with the
Kujiro.
So of course we're gonna see Mako Bolin showdown at some point.
Yeah,
because they're pretty much on opposite sides.
Yeah, they're at opposite sides. That's exactly why like they have it like that.
Yeah, and then I had watched the New York Comic Con panel. And they were like showing off like the like I guess they showed the episode, but you can't record that. So
yeah,
it was just them talking and stuff, and like they revealed that Asami was the one who invented like the wing gliders, like the airbenders. I was like, makes sense, I guess.
She's the engineer.
Yeah, she's smart. She could fight. I think I'm falling in love.
Oh. Barking up the wrong tree, buddy.
But yeah, so I guess that's it. Anything else you want to add on to that?
No, that's pretty much all there is to it right now. See what Toph has to teach her about being Twinkle Toes again. Yeah,
and a lot of people are saying that in the first series. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you remember any of the episodes in the first series, but the one where like they were at the swamp, and like it was the one with the vine benders when they were bending the water and the vines when they first met those people.
Mm-hmm. I vaguely remember that.
And then like Aang was like he was seeing like a little girl, but then later on it turned out to be Toph.
Mm.
So they're like, oh, Aang first met Toph. Technically, first met Toph at the swamp, and now Korra met Toph at the swamp. I'm just like, maybe she's a swamp person.
Out of nowhere.
Oh man, but yeah, I guess that's it on the Korra stuff. Looking forward to next week.
Absolutely. What's next on the agenda?
I guess we could talk about Gotham.
Gotham. I don't remember anything that happened in the episode.
It was like the Balloon Man stuff.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Their first like vigilante.
I enjoyed how nobody knows how a balloon works. They're like, oh, the balloon. It goes up, and then they just assume it goes into space. The guys had to explain. It's like, no, balloons, they go up, and then they pop, and then they come back down, so the bodies are going to fall.
True.
And then Gordon is just sitting there like, oh shit, that's right. And I'm like, what do you mean that's right? That should be known, dude. It's going to go, it's going to pop, but the body's not going to fall in Gotham. It's going to fall in fucking Miami. That's where it's going to get taken, though.
Hey, that is true, because the balloons wouldn't go straight up.
No, it's going to go up with the wind. And then as it goes up, the Earth is rotating as well with the current up there. So it's just going to go who the fuck knows where.
Yeah, it's true.
It's going to fall in, like, Starling City.
Well, that unlucky lady who I guess was walking her dog.
Yeah.
The body
She just, huh?
Doesn't even try. That's what always surprises me about these things. Is like they see something about to hit them and they just stand there. It's like at least attempt to move. Even if you don't make it all the way, attempt to move out of the way. Don't just stand.
At least give me one of these. Oh.
But yeah, I mean, this series it's going all right. It's not like my favorite thing on TV right now.
Yeah, it can definitely improve, but I don't know if it will.
I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. I still don't see. I'm still trying to figure out what time period this show is supposed to take place in, but
I've given up on that. I haven't bothered.
It has to be. I'm thinking like the type of TVs and stuff that they have. I don't know. I guess that shows how interested in the show I am when I'm trying to figure that out.
Yeah. You're just like, that model, that Xena TV, that's a 1999 model. Well, that's an iPhone. Oh, that car, that's a 1932 Shelby.
But on Comic Vine, they brought up a good point how, like, at the police precinct, how, like, the jail cells are, like, right next to their desks. Like,
yeah,
how can they get any work done, like, with prisoners locked in? They're just going to
That reminds me of the Tim Burton Batman movies. I feel like that's how the look was for the police station there. It's got that gothic look to it with the cells just along the sides.
It's like you're walking by, your desk is right next to these people, and they're like pissing on your papers and stuff. Like, how can you get any work done?
Hey, come on, a little decency here.
So, Gotham. I really have nothing else to say. I mean, it's just going along, doing what is. I mean, Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, it's just a thing. It's like, we get it. Bruce Wayne is going to become Batman. I really get it.
No,
like everything they do is just pushes that forward.
It's gonna be Jim Gordon first. It's gonna be Gordon, and then Bruce Wayne is gonna pass on the mantle to Bruce.
He's gonna hand him the mustache. He's gonna pop it off and just give it to him. And Bruce is like, "I have decided, Father." Throws the thing away. I will become a bat. But that show really has nothing to talk about right now.
Yeah, nothing major going on, except they confirmed the Montoya and Barbara were together at one point.
Yeah, that I was certain of that. I don't know what's gonna happen with that, but only one way to find out.
I don't know. They should make her become the Question in the show.
Who, Montoya?
Yeah. That's how
I feel like her partner is corrupt.
Of course, it's always the black guy. It's in every show. It's always the black guy who's like
An
the
Arrow.
evil person. Like,
You got one in Arrow coming in.
The Komodo guy. Yeah, but I mean, what I'm saying is like you think he's on it's always a black guy. You think he's on everyone's side, and like halfway through the season, it's like, oh nope, he was on the enemy side the whole time. It's like,
Did you ever watch The Losers with Idris Elba?
Yeah.
His character.
Case in point.
Yeah.
Case in point.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, Gotham is just really, it needs to pick up somehow. I don't know how it's going to do it, though.
It's going to be that when they go on break and they see all the feedback, and then when they start filming the rest of the season, it's when it's going to, the tone. That's kind of what happened.
Assuming it makes it that far, though.
Well, it already got picked up for an entire season.
Okay.
So I don't see why not. It's only 16 episodes, so we'll probably get half now, half later.
Yeah.
But,
well, let's see.
Yeah, so I don't know. Did we talk about episode 2 already? Oh yeah, the Selena Kyle stuff we already talked about. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're caught up on that.
Yeah.
And I think we got 2 new premieres this week: The Flash and Arrow. Which one you want to talk about first?
Let's go in order. Let's go with Flash on Tuesdays. 8 p.m. 7 Central.
$8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah.
I miss that, but it works.
Oh, speaking of Central Time, Bobby's revelation that in.
Oh yeah. I'm like, yes, that's the logical thing to do.
He wrote a whole thesis on it. I'm like, dude, I could have told you that. That's pretty funny. But yeah.
That's the people we hang out with.
But yeah, The Flash.
It's so good. Fucking love that shit.
Every time he runs, they should just play a song. He's a maniac.
Yeah, on the scene.
But yeah, gets struck by lightning.
Gets abs.
Chemicals. He gets abs, yeah. Which
Very important.
I have a feeling, like a couple months from now, you're gonna have people. They're like outside during a thunderstorm.
Oh God, I hope so. Hey, that's natural selection at work.
You just if that ever happens, I gotta find that person and just go up to them and just like slap them on the back of the head.
What's wrong with you?
But yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
Oh, I fucking love that show so much. That's only been 1 episode. I think next week is already Captain Cold.
Captain Cold, is that his name? Captain Cold, right? Is
Yeah.
that the guy from like that show, that prison show?
Break. Yeah.
Yeah. I know he looked familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, the show, like the Easter eggs, the teasers, the little things. Like I was reading up online, like the Easter eggs from the episode.
Yeah.
And one of them.
I think I caught them.
There's one that I didn't know, which was the laundry truck that he runs into. The name on the laundry truck is the name of the guy, the character who sews all the costumes for the rogues. So he works for like the villains. He does superhero costumes. I mean supervillain costumes. So for like Captain Cold and Captain Boomerang, I think it is.
I think Marvel has a character like that too.
I think they all do. Invincible has a character like that.
But like in Marvel, he does it for the heroes and the bad guys. But he schedules them. Like I think it's like Monday.
Every other day.
Yeah. I remember reading about him in the Spider-Man book.
That's I think where I read about him also.
Yeah. But
for this guy,
I didn't know DC had that as well.
Yeah, it's just for the rogues though. Okay. And I think that was the only one really that I didn't really completely catch.
Well, I wouldn't have known that because.
Yeah, that one is
obscure things.
It's obscure and it's like a split second that you have to decide like let me see what the name is on this truck.
Yeah.
Like even if I would have read the name, I'd be just like, I don't know who this guy is.
They kept in that the Wayne Tech Flash. I mean, Wayne Tech Queen consolidate
merger.
thing.
Yeah, I didn't think they were gonna take that out.
I thought that was just for the pilot, like the leaked photos and stuff from the pilot.
Oh no, that was in the pilot. I mean, the leaked pilot.
Yeah, I know, but I thought it was just for that. I thought they would have taken it out and they because you know how usually they like change things like when it actually airs.
Yeah, no, but I think this has been like, I don't think they change anything, but what I'm really looking forward to is Gorilla Grodd.
When do you think that will show up?
I don't know.
Season 2?
I don't know, but I really hope that's an actual gorilla, and not like just some guy who's very hairy and like they call him a gorilla because he looks like a gorilla.
You would have to CG it though, because it's
yeah,
gonna
that's
be like
fine.
talking.
Like it's an anime, like a guy in a suit. I don't know. They can figure it out. That's their problem, not mine. But I do want to see a gorilla.
I like how the running scenes when he's running real fast, like it's not like Smallville. It kind of is like Smallville in the way where like on the scenes where they like show him, like show his actual face, like he's running. It's kind of like Smallville in that way. Like the actual like the part where he was running around Tornado, I thought that was like one of the best scenes in the episode. Like I really like how they like animated that part. It was pretty good. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I hope like they follow through with these Easter eggs and have some of these characters show up.
Let's see.
Like, maybe like Carol Ferris. Like I think she should. I mean, even if they don't have Green Lantern, they're like teasing, Ferris
right there.
In that and in the they had it in Flash and Arrow, so
yeah,
at least have her character show up and for like later on this season or something. Like I hope they follow through with like these Easter.
I saw that they cast the 2 halves already for Firestorm. So he'll show up later on in the season.
It's Stephen Amell's cousin.
Yeah.
He was in Tomorrow People.
Ricky Amell? No.
I forgot his name.
It's something Amell.
No, Robbie.
Robbie, there you go.
Yeah, Robbie Amell and...
and if I'm not mistaken, like one half, like the Robbie's character, he was the Snow Lady, Caitlin Snow.
Yeah.
Right, that's her. Yeah, Killer Frost. I think in the show, those two were engaged to get married, and then they think he died in the accident.
That's who it's gonna be.
That's what I had read, but I don't know if it's for real.
I don't know much about only thing I know about Firestorm is I think he was in like the Teen Titans cartoon back in the day, and I don't know if I've seen him in anything else, but I don't know much about his character. Well, I know it's like 2 people in one or something like that.
Yeah, it's 2 people, and then when they turn into it, it's pretty much like the young guy's body, but in his mind he's got the old guy also talking to him. Oh,
okay.
Like I don't know if they meld together or how it works, but in the comics I don't know if he was actually engaged to Killer Frost or not. But in the show, I think those 2 characters were engaged.
Okay. But
I do look forward to like all these characters that they're just lining up to bring in.
Felicity is gonna be in next episode.
Next episode already?
Yeah. Cause I saw the promo for it and she shows up.
Yeah, I saw that she's kissing him.
Yeah. Which I figured I guess when we get to Arrow we'll talk about it, but like the whole romance they try to force on us.
Yeah.
Like I figured.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not going that way.
Yeah, because I don't see. They're just too different to. Look at me being the marriage counselor here.
He doesn't listen to her enough.
But I just don't see them as he needs to be with like a hero. I always say that with all my superheroes. I always want to see them with like another hero.
It makes more sense.
It's only like a select few people like Superman and Lois Lane. Like they could be together. But like other characters, it doesn't work well when they're like dating a civilian, especially like Nightwing, because I heard he has like a track record of like all the people he dates end up dying. So I'm like, dude,
it's like Daredevil.
Stop. And Daredevil, yeah.
Yeah, that's another one. But it's true though. If you're a superhero, you date a superhero. You're living that same lifestyle. So It's like
Yeah, and you don't have to
if
worry
they
about
can't make it to something, then it's like, oh, I couldn't make it because I was fucking fighting this guy. Like, we get it.
yeah, and like you don't have to worry about them like something bad gonna. I mean, you're still gonna worry about them, but you know that they can take care of themselves.
Yeah.
So.
So, like, I guess they're gonna line it up now for. Well, that's Arrow. We'll get into that.
So, but like the Flash, who you think is gonna be his love interest? You think it's gonna be Felicity? You think it's gonna be the
I
kid?
think Felicity is gonna be in the beginning, and then they're gonna probably cut that off also. And then I think there's gonna be a little bit of a love triangle between him, Caitlin, and Iris.
Well, Iris is dating the other guy right now.
Yeah, but he's Reverse Flash.
Oh yeah, that's right. You told me about that.
He's a villain. He'll be dead at the end of the season.
Friend zoned, like straight up friend zoned him from like he was trying to like ask her out.
Yeah.
And
I talk to him?
And I'm like, that's not what he was gonna say.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say. I don't think so.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, absolutely.
I want to see Wally. I want to see Wally West show up. Of course, they already casted me, so you know.
It's exclusive.
Exclusive.
Breaking news.
Podcast preview.
NYCC exclusive.
But yeah, I'm looking like how they introduced Roy in season 1. Like I could see them like just be like, you know,
bringing in Wally and then.
Yeah, halfway through, like we'll have Wally West show up. But I don't know. How old is he supposed to be though? He's supposed to be like Oliver's age, or a little younger?
No, I think he's younger.
Cause he's post college. So
how old is Oliver? Oliver's in his 30s already, right?
No, Oliver's not in his 30s. He's like in mid 20s, like 25, 26, I want to say.
How old was he supposed to be when he fell off? When he went to the island, 17 or 18? Or was he 20 already?
He might be like 18. I don't know. I remember we calculated this a while back. I don't remember what we said because it was 5 years on the island. Was he? I think he was in college, right?
I don't remember.
I'll have to go back and
we'll need to
or look it up online or something because I don't remember. But he's not in his 30s. I know that for sure. He's not in his 30s. He's like probably like mid 20s, like 25, 26, I would say.
So he's probably, let's say, 2 years younger, I guess, because he's got to be old enough to have graduated college.
Yeah, because he's CSI.
Yeah. During the episode when they had the scene between the two of them at the top of the roof.
Yeah.
And Ollie's like, listen, you have like the power to create inspiration in people and whatnot. I was hoping that he'd be like, you can instill great hope into people, and I would have lost my shit.
Well,
just like a blue ring reference, because like in Blackest Night, he gets the blue ring, or the Flash gets it. So I think it's Wally at the time.
I wouldn't have caught on to that if he would have said that. I would have
lost my shit. I'm like, yes.
I haven't read it. I haven't read that, so I wouldn't have like caught on. Probably online, I would have seen like people.
The internet would probably explode with that.
Part where he's like, the lightning chose you. I was like, of course it chose you.
Yeah.
It was he struck himself.
He's just gonna be sitting there one day at a picnic table. The lightning chose me. Oh shit, I'm the lightning! He runs off.
Because if you think about it, it's awfully convenient that the lightning strikes through that glass and he's conveniently standing right there to get hit. Well, I guess anytime you get struck by lightning is kind of convenient, but like in that instance, it's like, come on. But who is like that? Who is the Orson Welles? Is that his name?
The writer?
The guy in the wheelchair?
No, Orson Welles is a writer. Orson, is it even Orson? I don't know his name. Harrison Wells.
There you go. I knew
Orson Welles is a famous writer.
I don't even know who that is.
You really dug that one out, though. Harrison.
I know it's something Wells, but like, who is he? Is he like in charge of Star Labs? He's the one who created that something.
In the show, yeah, he doesn't exist in the comics.
Oh, okay.
They created him specifically for the show.
Who is he supposed to be, like Barry from the future or something like that? I don't know.
That I have no idea. He could be anybody.
But
that'd be cool if he was, though. But Like, I don't know yet if he's good or not.
Yeah, he kind of had like that evil smirk with like that
Yeah,
hologram
like,
paper.
I would like for him to be good. It'd be cool if he was, like, let's say at the end we find out he is, like, Flash from the future. He's Barry from the future coming back to help Barry fight Professor Zoom. Not Professor Zoom, Reverse Flash. Like, it'd be a cool thing, but...
I don't know. But apparently 10 years from now, we're going to have hologram newspapers.
Hell yeah.
Because apparently print isn't dead. It just went...
It evolved.
It went into an advanced form of digital.
We refuse to fucking die. We're just going to become semi-digital.
But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's pretty much it. Like, so Caitlin Snow is supposed to get her powers eventually, and then the other guy's supposed to be Vibe, right?
Yeah.
And
Cisco Ramon.
Yeah. Which I can never take that character seriously ever since that.
I can't take his name seriously.
What was that? The
DC shorts.
Yeah. And it's like Vibe, and he's like dancing around. Teen Titanic. Those are great. But what was I gonna? So I wonder when they're gonna get their powers though. Like how they're gonna get it? Because they said like all these
if
people.
They get their powers.
Because it kind of reminds me of like that what everyone's talking about in that Infinity event at Marvel, where like the Terrigen mist gets spread out and all these Inhumans start like waking up.
Mm-hmm. Like
that's what this kind of reminds me of when the particle accelerator explodes and like all these people are like getting powers now. So I guess that's how they're explaining the superpower thing being introduced.
That's definitely it. Like you see the antimatter, I think it was what they said it was. You see like just it scattered throughout the city on the map.
Remember what we were talking about now.
So yeah, the thing explodes, lets loose all the antimatter or whatever the hell the particles was it that they called it. And I guess some people have the metahuman gene.
Yeah.
And it just, when it gets together with that, they get superpowers. Except for Barry, I guess, because he got his the chemicals.
The lightning and the chemicals.
Yeah. So, and that's pretty much it. I mean, next week, I don't know if it's a Captain Cold episode yet or not, or if that was just like the preview that I saw was for the season.
Yeah, that's next week. But he said he's not gonna have powers though.
He's just gonna have the gun for now.
I guess, yeah.
Because it might be taking the New 52 route. Captain Cold in that he didn't have powers. He had the gun, and then he eventually got cold powers.
So yeah, and this is like Jeff Johns' favorite character, so.
Who, Flash or
be
Captain?
in it for the long run.
Hey,
Captain
let's hope
Cold.
so. Let's hope so.
Yeah. So
solid episode.
So yeah, so I guess that's it
solid
for
series.
Flash pilot.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to it.
Last show this week, Earl.
Yeah.
It was a solid episode.
For Arrow. Yeah, except that ending.
Earl. Yeah. Fuck that show.
You think
Moment of silence.
Spoiler alert. You think
we see her later and we're just like, what? How? What the fuck? You took 3 arrows to the chest. You fell off a 4-story building and broke your back on a goddamn dumpster. How are you alive?
That's what the Lazarus pit is for.
The miracle.
They already introduced that, so nah. You're not gonna get the miracle. I'm telling you, season 8, he's gonna come back.
Who?
That Lazarus pit.
You think?
Sarah. Once you introduce the Lazarus pit, no one ever dies in comics. Well, I guess in TV shows it's different, but still, when they already introduced like the Lazarus pit with with Merlin, I guess. Is that how Merlin came back? Did they ever talk about that?
I don't remember. I really don't remember.
But yeah, Tommy's not dead either, so he's gonna come back. Everyone's gonna come back.
And that episode would be a musical episode. They're all singing happily.
Yeah. That's gonna be the Justice League episode, the Justice League Christmas melody episode. Anyways, Arrow, Jesus.
Earl. Yeah.
What was I saying?
That I don't remember. Fuck. Oh, Lazarus Pit. Everybody comes
What
back.
we're talking about. But anyway. Oh yeah, everybody comes back in comics. But yeah,
but the episode. Let's see what we got. Yeah, episode 8, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be like the mid-season finale, or no?
Why are they fighting?
Because it's Batman versus Superman. It's the dawn of justice. This will be the evening of justice.
Why is it called Flash versus Arrow? But why the versus?
Like,
it doesn't.
They're fighting over Felicity. Yeah, watch it. Something's gonna happen.
Because like what's the guy's name who's playing the Atom? Superman Returns guy. What's his name?
Brandon Ruth.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brandon Ruth
showed up. I still had like a little bad taste in my mouth because when he was in Chuck, he was like the villain in that season, and they're like he was. I already knew he was gonna hack into
Queen Consolidated.
He showed up at the store hacking into Queen to get like all their information and stuff. But they say he's not gonna be shrinking this, like he's not gonna.
Oh, that sucks.
Go. I don't see how the TV show budget.
That fucking sucks. But I guess that's not the series for him to be doing that. Yeah, that's for the Flash budget, I guess.
Gonna be Ray Palmer.
Oh. Ray Palmer, CEO.
CEO.
Yeah, we got that connection going on right now.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's like mad delayed. Like I'll say something and then you'll respond like 10 minutes later. Exactly. Oh man, but yeah, I don't see how. I don't see how. Like, how is he buying a company? Does he have a company of his own? Like, how does he have the money to buy Queen Consolidated? I don't get what's going on there. I don't get what's happening in the business world.
He could just be rich. I don't know. I'm sure they'll explain it. Like, this was just an intro to him, I guess. We'll definitely see more of him throughout the season, so we'll get a better backstory on him.
Are you surprised Quentin Lance isn't dead?
No.
You didn't think he was
surprised he's bald.
Well, yeah.
No. I am also surprised that he just shows up places. Like, he's dying, and he's just like, all right, I'm just going to come here and follow the arrow and then shoot my gun and have a heart attack. Every time.
Where was he? Remember the part where I think they go to like that tattoo shop where the gang was hiding out, and then like he shows up like at the top of the stairs and Oliver turns around with the arrow and he's like, "Yo, it's just me." Uh-huh. And then like the guy ends up attacking Oliver, and then that's when he first gets Where was Detective Lance that whole time? It was like a big 5-minute long fight scene.
Having a
Like,
heart
where is
attack.
this guy? I thought he was right there.
He's on the
And
floor dying.
I like how in you have like these lower class, not lower class, but like these lower tier villains, but they could match Oliver in hand-to-hand combat. I'm just like, how does that work? This guy's
Well, that's the
supposed to be
thing.
like that.
Well, they
I
know
know
him now.
but I know I know they're just doing it for like choreography's sake for it to look good. But I mean, come on, this guy trained for 5 years. And you're telling me this guy over here can match him in hand-to-hand combat?
Hey, he's really good. Maybe he had 6 years of training.
I really don't like the fight scenes when he's holding the bow though. Like it kind of gets in the way. I rather because he's not really doing much with it. Like I guess when you're reading the comics, obviously he's being drawn, so he could do like these ridiculous things. But like in a TV show, it doesn't really work well with like him holding the bow and fighting at the same time.
Mm-hmm. It looks awkward, I guess, clumsy.
Yeah. And I like
what do you think of his new bow?
The bow I was about to talk about. His bow, it looks like the one from Smallville, where like because in Smallville it was like small and then like it opens up.
Mm-hmm.
That's how this bow looks now. I prefer the traditional, but you know.
Yeah. But they had to go ahead and fuck it up by breaking it.
Oh yeah, it did break. That's right.
Yeah.
I just can't wait.
How do you like wait for what?
I can't wait for that boxing glove era to show up.
Hey, Wildcat episode's coming up.
Supposedly they mention it in the tie-in comic book, the digital one, that ties into the show. Supposedly it gets mentioned in that, but I'm not reading that, so I wouldn't know.
I don't know.
But what are you gonna say?
We got Roy Harper in costume now.
Yeah,
I like the costume.
I like the look of it.
Yeah, the two colors, like the red to the black fade. I like that. It looks pretty cool. Still not sure if he's like.
But it's always funny. Go ahead.
Huh? No, I still don't know if he's like if he's level-headed yet, or if he's still about to go into Mirakuru mode any moment. Like they're still treating him like, hey, you did good. Stay the fuck calm, all right? Because we're not gonna be fighting you.
Is he's gonna go into Young Justice mode where he's just like, I quit, and he goes off on his own.
I'm not here to be anybody's sidekick, and gets his arm cut off, and it's a whole fucking deal.
But I was gonna say, it's always funny in these when they make these costumes, they always have these part of the costumes that clear just for the look. Like I think in the costume, like there's a part on his leg where like I guess there's like spare arrows or whatever. I'm just like, he's never gonna use that. So why is it there?
The arrows are probably sewn into the costume. They have no arrowheads. It's just the shaft and the feathers.
I know it's just there for like the look of it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like practically, like come on, it's probably just getting in his way.
He's like, God damn, I keep getting these fucking cuts on the side of my leg. I should really get rid of these arrows, but they look fucking cool.
But yeah, other than that, I mean,
Diggle had a baby.
Yeah, Diggle had his. It was a girl, right, or a boy? I don't remember.
No, it was butt ugly. That's what the fuck that was. I'm sorry, that baby's ugly. Jesus. When I saw it, I'm like, good lord.
To be honest, I wasn't even paying attention to like that part. Like those scenes, I'm just like, okay, I could like look on my phone now. Stuff.
It's funny, like you look down on your phone and like you go online afterwards and you're like, did you see Diggle's baby had a fucking bandana and a crossbow on it? You're like, how did I not see this? I shouldn't have looked down.
Yeah, usually like on those scenes where it's like they're showing the city and stuff like that, I tend to like look away like for a quick second.
Yeah,
but those are scenes where they show like they show like 50 Easter eggs, and I'm just like, well, I guess I gotta rewatch now.
Yeah, you gotta give it up to Ollie, whose great idea of a gift to a newborn girl are 4 arrowheads. Is a necklace made of 4 arrowheads put together.
Was it? I thought it was just one pendant.
It's a pendant, but it's like 4 stars, like 4 different arrowheads.
Oh,
Like, it's
okay.
small
Yeah,
and sharp.
but you don't have to give it to the. You don't have to make
Yeah,
the baby
I
wear it
would.
right away.
I would.
I just noticed that the girl who plays Diggle's ex-wife was in Walking Dead.
Yeah. She was in there for like a few episodes.
Yeah, she was when the governor comes back.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think
But
what else
yeah.
here. Easter eggs that
So
might have been thrown out there that we
yeah,
missed.
the Wildcat Easter eggs with the jacket. Like the way I said, I guess it was one of the people in the ring is playing Wildcat. Was that what it was?
I don't know. I haven't
All I
gone back
saw,
to rewatch it.
oh, okay, because all I saw was like the jacket.
I saw the jacket, the picture. But yeah, but I guess we'll be getting him soon because he trains canaries in the comic. Not canaries. He trains canary, black canary in the comic.
Well, I don't know if it was in the. I know it was in the cartoon.
I think it was in the comic also.
I don't remember if it was in the comic or not.
But either way, I mean, we'll be getting that training montage soon.
Yeah.
It's the eye of the tiger.
Knowing them, they probably will play that song. But yeah, like I'm thinking about it, and it's like all these heroes are showing up now. They really are forming like the Justice League on TV. Because soon we have Roy, we have Oliver. I guess Laurel is gonna be the new Canary. We're gonna have Firestorm. We're gonna have Flash. We have Huntress. We have
we might have Vibe.
Vibe too, and if Killer.
Let's not count Huntress, right? Who?
I mean, she's there. I know you don't like her, but she's still there. I was gonna say, I don't know. If, you think Caitlin Snow is gonna be a villain?
Well,
you think they're gonna?
Her thing is Killer Frost, but I don't know if she'll go as far as villain or unless like something bad happens to her again.
Well, knowing these shows, they cut off the first part of their name and they just have the last part, so it's just gonna be Frost.
Yeah, she can be a hero.
But yeah, so and then we have Ray Palmer now, who's gonna be that. I don't know how they're gonna. I guess he's gonna be like their second tech guy. I don't know how that's gonna work because they already have Felicity.
I think that might be where like they pull Felicity away from Barry by having her fall for Ray. I think her and Ray might be a thing.
Maybe, I don't know.
And then Oliver's gonna feel betrayed by her. And she's going to be like, we had our chance. I told you not to speak. You spoke. Go fight Barry. And then they go into, like, a war between the two.
Yeah, but that's not even a fight. Like, Barry could just, like... before he even draws his arrow.
Oh, yeah. And one thing that Ray Palmer's trying to do is change the name from Starling City to Star City.
Yeah, I meant to ask you. I meant to ask you, is it really that easy just to change a city's name like that?
He said that, and I'm like, first of all, I'm like, it's not that easy. Then another thing, too, I thought was like, that's not going to change anything. The people are going to be like, oh, shit, we can't, but this was Starling, this is Star City, this is new. Oh, we got to take care of this. No. They're going to be like, fuck it all, it's the same spot.
That's like saying, okay, we're just going to change I'm gonna buy, like, someone's gonna be like, what's a big, like, company in Miami? I don't know, like Royal Caribbean, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm gonna buy this company, and then I'm gonna change the city of Miami. I'm gonna change the city's name. Okay.
We're just gonna be called MIA.
But what was I gonna say? I don't know. I have these thoughts like mid-sentence, and I always forget.
Nice.
But yeah, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to like the rest of the season. See how that's going. Ra's al Ghul is supposed to show up later on.
I think next episode we're ready to get Komodo going on.
Yeah, we got the Komodo. What's his name? Berlin is supposed to come back. Like, he's supposed to be a series regular this season.
Yeah, I mean, I saw like a quick flash of him training Thea. So she's being trained by him.
Yes, I guess Thea's gonna come back.
You think she'll come back and become Speedy?
No, I thought you said she was gonna be Cheshire.
Well, Well, that's a theory that I read online.
Okay.
Like, it'd be cool, but like if she goes the villain route, she can become Cheshire. But if she decides to go,
I figured they would go that route since her and Roy are a thing, and like Roy and her are a thing in the comics. So I figured they would go that route.
Yeah, like that's what people thought Cheshire, but like that's if she goes villain. I don't know if she would go good right now though. Like I think her and Roy are mad at each other. Like they broke up before the season ended last season, and with her pissed off at everything.
She could be like an anti-villain.
Yeah, like Huntresses. Like
yeah.
But I hope not, because I don't want to hate.
I know I was gonna say. So the time jump, I'm still confused on the time gap between Flash and Arrow.
I think it's just the full 9 months.
Flash. Yeah, because what I was thinking was, since Flash went into the coma around Christmas time, so from like end of December, beginning of January through May was like an actual 4 months, I guess, that happened, and then from May to October now would be like 5 months. So I guess that would be the 9 months in total. And then in Arrow, at the end, since the season ended in May, so from May till now would be the 5 months that they mentioned in this episode. So that's how I'm doing. That's how it makes sense to me. So I don't know. I don't know if you have anything to add to that. Because it seems the series is going in real time. Because right now he's in year 3 of the island, which is in China. So I guess that's where he's gonna do some additional training with Katana's husband.
Yeah,
he's gonna train.
Yeah, I didn't realize she was supposed to be Katana. Like I guess something happens and then Oliver has to run, and then the guy dies, and then Katana goes crazy and thinks that her husband is now the Sword, and probably goes after Oliver.
Yeah, she's coming.
Like that could be
remember
setup.
Originally they had casted someone else for that role, but then I guess I forgot the name of the person, but that person had like a schedule conflict.
Oh yeah, it was the chick from Fast and Furious 2, wasn't it? I forgot her name now. Fuck, the Chinese.
I haven't seen that movie so long.
It was the only Japanese chick in that. She was skinny. I'll send you a picture later. I think that she was supposed to be it.
Okay.
I don't know.
So now this person they cast was in the Wolverine. She played I forgot the character's name, but she was in like the recent Wolverine movie. So yeah, and Katana, if she doesn't die in the flashback, she's another. I don't know. I think she's a hero because she was in the Birds of Prey book.
Yeah, she was in the Justice League of America book under Argus with Green Arrow.
Okay. Yeah, so that's another character that.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about these two shows, the two DC shows, is that they have a lot of good characters. Not good, but like just characters in general to throw at us.
Yeah, but they have.
I look forward to seeing them.
They don't have like the popular characters. They kind of have like some.
Well, that's what I like though. It's like the more obscure. That's why I enjoyed watching Batman: Brave and the Bold.
That's what I'm talking about. Like they have like a lot of the side characters that. Because after a while, I just get tired of seeing the same people over. I think that's probably why I'm treating Gotham the way it is. Because it's like, really, a Batman? Like,
yeah, we've seen all these people.
Like, I'm just tired of origin stories. Like at this point.
Yeah, especially for like comic book readers, because we've seen them, we've read them.
Yeah, like nothing's really different. It's like the same thing over and over. It's like, come on. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this week, I guess. I don't know if you had anything else to add.
No, that was a solid hour.
Yeah. Well, with some editing, it's probably gonna be cut down to that, but.
Yeah. Next week we'll have. Yeah, we'll have the same shows. Well,
I guess we could throw some comics in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get Borderlands after work on Tuesday, and then I'll have some playtime on that.
Oh yeah, forgot about Borderlands. Yeah, I'll be playing that on Tuesday.
Yeah, if you pick that up and play online like we do with Destiny, I say fuck the story for now. Just jump on and just we'll play together.
Yeah.
And
I'm trying to see. Do you have Amazon Prime?
no.
No. Because I want to get the. I want to start using the headset I use for my gaming. I want to start using it for the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to get the plug, so I could. Because I heard like the Bluetooth on it is kind of outdated, so it doesn't really work that well. So I want to get like the plug, so I can just plug it straight in. And it's had the headset, and then I could use that for when I'm playing on PS4. I just plug it into a controller.
What is it, a USB plug?
It's not a USB plug. It's kind of like a plug that you use for like headsets. Like when you plug in the headphone jack. It's
Okay.
like one of those. I just plug it into my plug it into like the port in there, and I can plug it into.
Okay. I might have an extra one of those. I'll let you know.
All right. Yeah, I saw one on Amazon for like $10.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's generally the price. Like you get those at Best Buy also, cheaper.
At Best Buy. What's the name of the plug though? Because
I think if it's what I think it is, it's an auxiliary cable. I'll send you a picture of what I have, and you tell me if that's what it is.
All right. If it's an auxiliary cable, I think I have an extra one. I could probably try out, but I don't know. I'll test it out and see what happens. I think auxiliary plug is a little bit bigger, but I'm not sure.
No, it should be the 2.5, I think, or the 3.5 millimeters, the regular headphone size jack.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I'll test it out and see. Cool. But
we'll be back next week with more TV shows.
We'll talk about TV, I guess, comics.
Video games.
Video games. Yeah, I'm pretty much, I'll talk about that after.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, so that's it, right?
I guess. Peace.